Thank you so much, everyone, for celebrating this month with us. We have so much to celebrate during the month of June, and I'm so honored to be able to share my culture and heritage with Montgomery County. As the first Caribbean American elected in Montgomery County, I'm very proud to represent my heritage here. In this position, my goal in organizing this proclamation was to ensure that you understand the rich diversity of the Caribbean community. Consists of 13 sovereign countries and dozens of unique ethnicities, which lends to the diverse culture we all call home. I want to thank small business owner Joan Beckford for the delicious breakfast. We'll hear from her in a bit. Just wanted to share some of the highlights from today's event. You know, Montgomery County has become a melting pot, and being a first-generation Jamaican American, it's been an honor to be able to celebrate my culture. This morning we had a breakfast that consisted of the traditional Jamaican American breakfast, and it speaks to a bit of home and what makes our culture so great. The ingredients and the nourishment that food brings and how close it connects our culture. I want to also thank our state delegate, Janelle Wilkins, who was here earlier today. She had to leave, but she brings greetings on behalf of our governor, Wes Moore, the first Jamaican American elected in the state of Maryland. We are so honored to have his leadership as the first and only Black governor here. So I want to thank them for their beautiful presentation. I would also like to thank all of the community leaders who are present here today for this special occasion. I particularly appreciate the work of our Caribbean American Advisory Group and the Office of Community Partnerships, who play a huge role in helping the community thrive all across the cultures here. And I am so glad that we are able to rely on their advice, their recommendations to ensure that we are caring for their community in a culturally competent way. It's also important that we honor this month every year because every year Caribbean Americans contribute so much to our county's diversity through economic development, education, culture, leadership, government, and so much more. We have so much that we can talk about to recognize the successes on a national and at the local level. And so I'm going to let you hear from a few members of the Caribbean community before we read the official proclamation. Thank you all again for being here, and thank you to the county executive for joining us today. He'll be having his own proclamation ceremony this evening, and so we're going to hear from Miss Joan Beckford, who is the owner of Island Pride. Then we will hear from the chair of the Caribbean Advisory Group. Our county executive will read the proclamation as well. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, my wonderful. Thank you. Anyway, good evening. I'm sorry, I got up from 4 a.m., so I thought the day's already ended. Don't tell me I have that much to go. Anyway, I'm standing here today as a proud Jamaican, a proud American, and a proud person to serve in this great Montgomery County as a business person. And so we are very grateful, my staff and myself, to have done what we did this morning, got out 4 a.m. and make you a lovely breakfast representing our culture and I hope you all enjoyed what we provided. So I just want to say thank you for giving me this opportunity to serve you. And we move forward as we grow more and more into Montgomery County and do the best we can to serve this great nation, this great community, and most of all, the leadership of this wonderful county. Thank you.
And if you weren't able to join us at the breakfast, you can certainly enjoy Island Pride Oasis, which has a storefront in Rockville and in Gaithersburg. Next, we are going to hear from the chair of the Caribbean Advisory Group, Ms. Venice Mundell Harvey. Thank you.
I'm the shortest. Good morning, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, our council members, and to our county executive, thank you. I want to start off by thanking Councilwoman Laurie-Anne Sayles for inviting us here this morning in this space to celebrate the Caribbean American Heritage Month. As she said, my name is Venice Mundell Harvey, and I have the distinct honor of serving as the chair of the Caribbean American Advisory Group to the Montgomery County Executive. I'm here today to join in the celebration of Caribbean American Heritage Month. I am a proud Jamaican who migrated to Montgomery County in 1987, and it has been my home ever since. My role as the chair of the advisor group is to ensure that the county executive is well informed and able to act effectively in responding to the needs and concerns of Caribbean Americans living and working in Montgomery County. In my capacity as chair, I spend a significant amount of time representing the Caribbean on communities and several boards, and also advocating for our community. Montgomery County is a vibrant tapestry of cultures, and the Caribbean American community is an integral part of this rich diversity. With over 26,000 Caribbean residents here in Montgomery County, our contributions span various sectors, including education, healthcare, business, arts, and public service. The Caribbean American community brings a unique blend of values and perspectives that enrich the social and cultural fabric of our county. Caribbean American Heritage Month, celebrated every June, is a time to recognize and honor these contributions. It is an opportunity to educate our fellow citizens about the history, culture, and the achievements of Caribbean Americans. This month-long celebration allows us to highlight the stories of resilience, invocation, and excellence that characterize our community. And in conclusion, the Caribbean American Advisory Group is dedicated to serving the interests of our community and contribute to the overall well-being of Montgomery County. Caribbean American Heritage Month is a vital time for reflection, celebration, and education. It is a time to honor our heritage and recognize the invaluable contributions of Caribbean American to our county and the nation. This evening, we will have celebration and a proclamation event at the County Executive Office building in the auditorium. We will celebrate our music, our food, and so much more. We will have a special panel discussion on our food that resonates with humanity. Please come and join us. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Mundell Harvey. And now we're going to hear from the county executive before we read the official proclamation.
There's not much I can say that hasn't been said already. Just to thank everybody for being here. This community plays a big role in Montgomery County. They've been here for a long time. We talk a lot about the celebrations, but I know that everybody from the Caribbean knows the long history of American involvement in the Caribbean, not always so good. And so it's nice to be in a place where actually you can celebrate and have the opportunities to, advance your societies, your culture, and to be an active part of America now. So thank you for everything you do here. Your contributions are important to us, and I look forward to tonight when we'll have many items for dinner, I believe. And yes, it should be very interesting. So always happy to be part of these events, and thank you for doing this year. And I hope you come tonight. And the rest of the council is free to come too.
All right, thank you, Mark. And so, we'll read the official proclamation. Whereas the White House officially recognized Caribbean American Heritage Month in 2006 during June, after years of advocacy from the Institute of Caribbean Studies, an organization established in 1993 dedicated to education, advocacy, and action on issues that impact Caribbean Americans, and
whereas during Caribbean American Heritage Month, over 5 million descendants of Caribbean residents proudly celebrate their rich culture by paying tribute to their traditions and strengths and strengthening the bonds of friendship that unite the United States and Caribbean countries through our common values and our shared history.
And whereas our nation has thrived as a country of immigrants, and we are more vibrant and hopeful because of the immense talent, faith, and values of Caribbean Americans who have enriched our society and added to the strength and diversity of America, and
whereas Caribbean Americans are making history in the state of Maryland with Governor Wes Moore, who has Jamaican roots, Attorney General Anthony Brown, whose father was born in Jamaica, the chair of the Legislative Black Caucus, Delegate Janelle Wilkins, who was born in Jamaica, Delegate Gabriel Acevero, who hails from Trinidad and Tobago, Councilmember Laurie-Anne Sayles, who is daughter of Jamaican immigrants, and dozens of other state and local Caribbean elected officials, and
whereas the Caribbean American community has been a beacon of leadership in government, business, literature, music, science, entertainment, the arts, and numerous other fields, making outstanding contributions to the United States, Maryland, and Montgomery County. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the County Council of Montgomery County, Maryland, hereby recognizes Caribbean American Heritage Month as a time for Caribbean Americans to embrace their heritage. We encourage all residents to celebrate this month with activities that honor their history, culture, and significant achievements. Presented on this 11th day of June in the year 2024 by Councilmember Laurie-Anne Sayles and Council President Andrew Friedson. And we're going to take a picture, but I cannot end the proclamation without giving thanks to my team. Thank you to my Chief of Staff, Victoria Tajahi, and Jenny Escobar, Ezra Pine, and Joseph Galula. Thank you so much for making this day possible.